What's up, you guys? FSC Trucking. Got a different video for you today. Well, maybe not that different. We're going to start things a little differently. I'm here at the Loves, a little west of Savannah, Georgia. We just loaded up this wheel loader I got behind me. I'm sitting in Orwell. Plan was I was going to leave earlier, but I thought my upload would be done. So, long story short, last night after I loaded, I sat here to try to keep more current with you guys. I figured, let me sit here and edit in the truck. Well, the Gentry collab video I did, that's a long video, as you guys know by now. Problem is, by the time you guys see this video, you already saw that video. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Link's right up there. So, I'm uploading it right now using an AT&T Air card right here. Yeah, the cab's a mess because I got my GoPro equipment here, I got my fan blowing on me. I use this Tupperware to keep my computer stuff in. My mouse pad, let's see what else in here, headphones. And I burned through a lot of these portable these portable hard drives because, you know, all my GoPros, they run through a lot of information. So it's not that hot in here. It's probably like 81 degrees right now outside. It's not that bad inside. I got the passenger window open and the fan blowing on me, so that works. That's how I've been doing. I've been clipping the fan on the curtain up here. Of course, this just hangs down, but when I'm in and out, I hang it up there so it doesn't like strangle you when you come out of the sleeper there. So yeah, there's the computer doing its thing. And as you can see, and you see the thumbnail there, if it'll ever zoom in. As you can see, there's the thumbnail. And there you are. I started this upload at 8 o'clock-ish. Yeah, I started that upload at like 8 o'clock. It's 20 minutes to 1. And it's only 40%. Granted, it's a very large file, over an hour long. But either way, I'm in an area where even my cell phone... Now I'll ask this to you guys real quick. I've got an S21 Android, right? Samsung. I noticed it works better on 4G. If it's on 5G, it switches between 4 and 5G. Like a 5G is in full strength. It's got like some bars, but not all of them. It works slower than if it was on 4G. I don't know if my air card's showing 4G right now, but it ain't, I don't know. I've seen this thing work real fast. I've seen it work real slow. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to do to keep current with you guys. I do have other videos that are way in the past. I will get to them eventually, but I'm trying to keep a little bit better current. That was one of the recommendations I was given, and I'll give it a try within reason here. But again, some things are going to be slow to change. So with that, let's get ahead and get on out of the truck, and so I can do it with the camera not fall and break my head open. See? Alrighty, so with that, yikes, it's bright out. Alright, there's the wheel loader behind me. Let's go check it out. Here is the Doosan. How do you pronounce that? Doosan? Doosan? Who knows? Anyway, we loaded this yesterday over at the Keene place over in Dublin, Georgia. Come to find out, not long ago, it's been a bit, maybe a couple years, Keene doesn't own Keene no more. The Keene family sold out. While Cornelius Wilhelmsen bought it now. So they are changing, and I don't think for the better. You know, the guys I talk to, the process to get loaded has been more complicated, and the guys I talk to, they're not that happy. But I don't know, big company buys you out, it might be time to really seriously consider. They love their benefits though, I'll tell you that they're happy with them, so it's not all bad, I guess. All right, so here's what they got. You got the loader and the bucket. The bucket's sitting on a pallet. I wanted it that way because it's sitting over that gap on the trailer. So I never put the boards back in the center, although in here there never were, so you can get to your controls. But now I can do maintenance on a trailer easier. So the pallet rides right on the trailer frame and stretches over to that side. And then it fell through the pallet, but it's resting on that board in the middle. So I don't know how well it turns out on camera. But the straps are real good and tight, and no troubles there. So that's how we did that. So of course, there's the wheel loader itself. They ship it without the bucket. I don't know why. Actually, I never measured the width of that bucket. Well, it didn't matter the way we loaded it. But there he is right there. Brand new. Another interesting thing is the stack. It actually looks goofy, but it made it easier to tape with the duct tape because it's square. I didn't have to wrap like the whole thing. I just had to cover up the entrance to it, or exit actually. It would be entrance if I was going down the road. But yeah, it looks nicer that way and keeps it easier. Easy's good. I like easy. Alright, so there's the wheel loader. Not much really to show. Maybe I could get some footage. I'm sure I could get some footage of it coming off the trailer, but can't film in the Keene yard, foreign trade zone type stuff. So either way, we went ahead and took care of all that yesterday. So now we're going to fire up Orwell and get on down the line. Oh my God, the shadows are terrible. Alright, so now we're going to fire up Orwell and get on down the line. I got the cab cleaned up, threw out all the garbage. You know, it sounds dumb, but that stuff accumulates over time. I threw it on the floor on the passenger side. Keep a cooler over there too. And then every now and again, just got to empty it. You know, get fuel, open the door, and throw it in the trash. Or I forgot, so I did it here today. Just kept some of the bags that I use behind my seat, bag them up, good to go. There's trash pails all over the place around here, so no excuse why you can't throw the garbage out, guys. Now, those that are new to the channel probably like, Orwell, what's Orwell? That's this right here, Orwell, my 1984 Peterbilt 362 Cabover. That's right, there's still some of these old Cabovers still running on the line out here. On the line, what are we, a railroad? Well, with the railroad strike coming up, we very well just might be. So there's a Cabover. Ain't that a beautiful shot right there? I'm in the shadow, truck's in the shadow. What kind of videographer parks here? The guy didn't want his sun in his face when he parked. Actually, I didn't want, this truck wasn't idling all day yesterday, in fact, and then there's no truck over here to idle, so that's why I parked there. Coincidentally, getting this spot was a real pain in the ass yesterday and almost got clipped by an idiot. Yeah, they exist out here too. Here's the footage. Alright, so what about Orwell? Well, Orwell, like I said, it's a 1984. We got a Caterpillar 3406B engine, 400 horsepower factory. And it is factory, by the way. Didn't do anything to it. Didn't do any big fancy tune on it or anything like that. Just a mechanical injection pump. So right there it is. And I run it regular. I've been running that truck regular for about 3 years now. The YouTube channel is, I guess, about 2 years old now. So there we go. We're going to push hard to try to grow this channel, keep growing even more than we are now. I'd like to just keep moving. Got some big things coming up on Orwell. Maybe, well, we'll mention it. It goes in that hole right there. Alrighty, there we go. 400 horsepower comes alive. I kind of cheated a little bit because earlier this morning I did have it running long enough to get the air pressure built up to get my passenger side window down, get some more airflow. And I found one of my, well, it might have been breakfast or dinner yesterday, I'm not sure. Love sells these salads I like to eat. So trying to not eat so much, and this actually helps out. But we got to go throw it out. I forgot. It's the one thing I didn't get out the door with me when I ran the trash out the last time, so we're gonna head and dump it out right now. Told you ain't that far to walk. I'll give Love's credit. They do a lot better than the TAs. TAs, I'm surprised that's even still in business. They're so bad. But yeah, Love's does pretty good nowadays, I think. They definitely got a good selection of food. Petros I like okay because they got decent food in the fuel aisle. It's about if someone's at work to cook it. But yeah, just to show, you know, you can live out here without being a pig. There's always 1 or 2 or 20. All right, well with that, let me go ahead and finish up, do my logbook, get the GoPro situated, and get on down the line. girls. I stopped at the Loves here in, this is Dublin, Georgia. Pretty sure it's Dublin, Georgia. I got this here alert that I took on a screenshot that said that the road was closed up ahead in about 10 miles. So there's a detour, and I figured let's go ahead and film the detour. See what kind of madness that can be. And then the Loves here is completely just total bonkers also.
Back up so that outbound traffic can get out. Because you literally got it jammed up where nobody can leave. No problem. I don't think we'll get out here anytime soon anyway.
I got square body behind us. forgot to mention I have my dash open here because my inverter's in there. I hook it up to my ignition relay for positive 12, and I have a good ground in there from my brackets for matter of fact, bracket holds the ignition relay is a great ground. So I threw my inverter in there and I have my computer charging. This upload is taking forever. I got the computer in the back there in the bed, just doing its thing. I don't want it to die, so when I'm done with it, I'll pull over and put it all back together. It just sits in there. I don't even have that screwed in ever.
You know, Cabover, them other some bitches in front of you, they knock them around here, they're black and everybody else. You're a white man. You don't act different. I'll fucking figure that you be there, that.
Damn driver.
I don't expect a hell of a lot out of a damn poor but I do expect a white man to fucking act a little different.
Ah, shut up, mind your business.
You know what, driver? It makes you feel better to know you're fucking everybody and just to where you can get 20 feet further down the road, then so be it. That's between you and yours, right?
That's right, driver. Just remember, I'll always be ahead of you. No matter where you are, no matter what you do, I'll always be ahead of you. And you'll be able to watch, too. As he scratches his head, wondering what to say now. And figure out that I do YouTube with this old truck? Oh, and I guess you're not going to really say where your truck is now. And I bet he didn't know I was recording the whole time. Lows and low. See, now, my theory is, if they wanted us to merge into the left lane 10 miles back, well, then he should have put the barricade 10 miles back. Or then would they have wanted us 10 miles before that 10 miles to make it 20 miles for nothing? Because some states have actually figured out that lining everybody up just to get a single file doesn't speed up the single file. As you can see, we're doing a whole 10 mile an hour now. And I know I'm gonna get a tremendous amount of hate, and that's fine. That's all well and good. I really don't care. But if that theory that made that huge traffic jam behind us holds water, then why are we still only doing 14 miles an hour here? There's no point to it. So if you want to just line up like a bunch of lemmings, that's fine for you. You're lucky, you know, that one guy back there on the radio, he's lucky I don't know. I'll look. I'll see if I can find out which truck he was in, because I have the camera on the back of the tractor, but I don't think he was within sight. And he was one of two trucks back there, and I don't want to get the wrong guy in trouble, so I have to selectively edit that. But one of them two trucks was the guy. My point being, look at the intelligence on the guy. He's gonna school me on something. He's gonna school me on something, but listen to the guy. Well, what does that tell you his level of education? Must have towed that tractor out of there. Yeah, the tractor must already be gone. Apparently he rear-ended that container and burst into flames. And burned his trailer down pretty bad too. You know, years ago, I used to be in that category of hold up the lane that's closed, get a single file, and haul ass. But it never works that way. And then I've had so many times where the signs will say the lane is closed, and you get there and the lane never was closed. Because they were just taking it down or taking their sweet time to pull the signs. Whatever. The driver's lucky if I don't figure out who he is, and he'd really have a heart attack if I was on my Harley, because I'd have just went around everybody. So whatever, that's how I do it. Hate on me if you like, that's fine. But that's how I do it. I've been doing it that way for a long time. I'm not much of a lemming. I see no need to line up like a bunch of stooges just to prove a point or prove I am more righteous than the next one. I'm not. If you want the right lane closed, ago and put the barriers 10 miles back. So bring it on, haters. And I got back there, like I said, I will always be ahead of him. Truck broke down, holding up traffic a little bit. I passed that one Freightliner. There's some cars behind me. They're probably not the happiest, and there they go. But I'll move over once I'm past. California plates on number 1, Michigan plates on number 2. Almost identical trucks too. That's kind of weird. But if that truck wants to get it rear-ended, he's going to get hit by one of them cars and not by me. Plus, when a truck goes by you on the shoulder, it shakes you pretty good. Wind blast does. So I'm not the godless heathen everybody tends to sometimes think I am. But I'm no lemming either, and I do think for myself. I guess right there kind of shows it. Proves the point. Or not. Got me a drink right here. See that? Gatorade. It's good for you. Now what I did might be unpopular, and to quote I don't know if it was a trooper or local cop that I saw on Side by Side blog, might be a dick move, not illegal, and not unsafe. That, in the end, is what's the most important. The unsafe part. I guess he figured it out. Or not. Well, I feel a need to say this only because it helps to explain the experiences that I've had. The amount of people who have come up to me, see me at the truck stop, or see me on the road, or talk to me on the radio. You know, I have a pretty nice international viewership with this channel. I get comments from all over the world. They'll sit there and they'll put comments on, especially on my lives. Next thing you know, it'll start shouting out where they're from what countries. Then they'll start saying what time it is over there, because naturally I'll ask. You know, so I know I have a lot of viewership from other countries, but even the people that meet me, that I meet here in the States, I have an overwhelming amount of people that are of a minority grouping of people, whether it be black, Hispanic, whatever. The amount of people that come up, matter of fact, the guy yesterday, when I loaded up this equipment, as I was coming to the equipment, rolled down the back window of the pickup truck. He was a black guy. He was so happy to meet me. I've met so many different people from so many races. Heck, I've had a Mexican guy when I was down in where the heck was I? It was down southern Texas area. I'm trying to remember. Oh, El Paso. It was down in El Paso. I had a Mexican driver come up to me, barely speaks English, but he got enough English out where he showed me that he was a subscriber to my channel. Like, he couldn't really explain it very well. Took out his phone and showed me my channel and him subscribed to it. And I thought that was badass, you know? All the dude wanted to do was show me he was subscribed and shake my hand. And I was humbled by that. I'm humbled by each and every one of anybody who wants to come up to me and talk to me and say hi because they're a fan of the channel. And it's anybody. Now, sadly, I guess because it's the truck, most people that comment, there are a few women, but very, very few. But of the men, they're of every race, color, creed, Muslim drivers, like Ukrainian drivers. I've had, you know, Italians, all kinds come up to me and want to shake my hand. I love that crap. I really, really do. So I put that out there because that is an experience that you have out here, but it's not the experience you get in person. That's the experience you get on channel 19 on the CB. But that's not the experience you get in person. And I like that. I think that says a lot. You get that one guy that ruins it for everybody. Whatever, man. I think the takeaway, rather not I think, the takeaway that I want everybody to have in the conclusion of all this is that the overwhelming majority of people, I believe, are like myself. And I don't give a rat's ass where you come from. I don't give a rat's ass what culture you come from, what God you pray to. Doesn't matter to me. You're busting your ass working, doing the right thing, raising your family, you know, doing good. And it doesn't matter to me. You're just like me. You're no different than I am. But I want people to understand that. You got drivers like that, Lord only knows what inspires that kind of aggravation. I mean, think about it. I don't know if that camera can pick it up. There ain't no, the speed limit in Georgia is 70. I haven't been passed yet. I passed two trucks doing 65 to 70, holding majority 65. You guys know. I don't run Orwell all that fast. The RPM's too high. So what is it? What gets that guy's attitude like that? Number one, to get all pissy with me. Okay, I passed him. Wham! Get over it, dude. You know, here's a crying towel for you. You want to borrow it? I sweated it yesterday. You can cry in it today. Or does your life suck that bad that every day you got to be a miserable, no good son of a gun? I don't know, man. I know people that really get upset that, you know, I get it, life's a challenge. I got some phone calls today on the personal side and the professional side. Believe me, I wasn't happy getting them. But whatever, it is what it is. Just go on. I'm not going to take it out on the next guy because I'm having a miserable day or a miserable 2-3 hours, to be honest. You know, but whatever, you know, rise above it. Rise above it. That's how you do it. You just rise above it. Believe me, if that son of a gun back there knew I was from New Jersey, oh, he would have been in on that one big time. lit up on me about that too. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. I remember when I was in the Air Force, when I first got to North Carolina with a truck, a New Jersey pickup truck, Ford F100. The black one I still have. F100, but I had New Jersey license plates on it. Oh my God, the crap I caught, because being in the Air Force didn't matter. I was from New Jersey. So, guarantee that guy's just a hater of everything. Alrighty, let's see what the sign says. Sign says nothing. That means hammer down. Broken axle set at the scales.